In this episode, we saw how we actually move our project from Lovable down to GitHub. Then we also imported it into our computer, our PC. So in this episode, we are going to be seeing how we can also call up that project from our PC into TRAE, and we will continue building our projects in TRAE. So right now, you can actually come over to TRAE and download the software, install it on your laptop. Is super easy. Just follow the prompts, the process, and in no time you're going to be done, installing it. So right now I'm going to be opening up TRAE, and this is how TRAE looks like. Once you've done installing it and everything, you're going to see your project right here. This is where your projects that you've already started working on is going to be, and at the top right here you have a number of buttons. So we want to use the open folder. Remember, we downloaded it into our PC, so we are going to be calling it up. So you click on it, then you look for where the project is. Right, I have it in GitHub, and the name of the project is called Portfolio. So I'm going to click and open on it, and it's just going to open up like this. Okay, so once you open up, if yours does not have this interface, well, if yours is like this, there is no interface, there is no UI right here to chat with the AI. All you just have to do is to click on this button, right? Click on it, and you're going to see it right in here. So the first thing we are going to have to do once we have our project right here is that we go back to the folder where our project is, the portfolio, and we want to install some packages. So you right click and you click on open in terminal. Click on, so this entire folder will be opened in terminal. As you can see, our project is in GitHub. Then in GitHub we have our portfolio project called Portfolio Zen. Alright, so you want to install a package called npm. Okay, so you just want to type npm install, and you wait for it to start installing. As you can see it right here, it's already installing. So once it's done installing, we want to see how our project is going to look like in localhost, right? Localhost means you viewing your projects in offline mode. Okay, not necessarily that you don't need internet, but your app doesn't have to be live for you to be able to see what you're doing. So right now that we've installed npm, we are going to type in this prompt as well. We're going to say npm run dev, right? Okay, npm run dev, and you click on enter, and it's going to give you a link that you're going to copy and paste into your browser, any browser, and it's just going to work. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to say localhost 8080, Ctrl+C. Then we are going to open up any browser of our choice. Come over here and just paste it in and click on enter. Okay, HTTPS. Okay, I didn't copy it completely. HTTPS. Yeah, so you click on enter again. Oh, no. Paste it in here. Enter. Yes, and our project is going to be open. As you can see, right, it's opened up in localhost. As you can see, this is localhost. All right, so what we want to do first, right, is to go back to TRAE, and we're going to we want to change our logo. So if you come over, you can see that we are still making use of the Lovable logo. So I'm going to go to the internet and just look for a logo. Just type in logo.png. Then I'm going to pick up any logo. Alright, so I want to pick up, say, this logo. I'm going to download it. It's in the download folder. So this is it. So I'm just going to name it. I'm going to name it logo so that it'll be easy for us. Now I'm going to copy this logo and go over to our project. Then in the public folder, click on it, paste in the logo right in here. Yes, so we've pasted in the logo, and we can come then and we can just click on this. We can tell Winsoft that we want to replace, or basically what you're going to have to do, you don't even need to tell Winsoft what to do. If you click on the logo right here, you will see that you have Lovable logo. So what we are going to have to do is to just rename it according to what it is. Okay, just rename it, and you're going to change the logo. Okay, but you can go to the internet and convert the logo to ICO. Okay, so you can just come over here, rename it. Let's just rename, just copy it and delete the logo, and we can change yours right here and rename it. Right, you can actually go to the internet and search in what is called ICO converter, and we can actually do that. You can say PNG to ICO. Click on it. They click on. Now the icon that appears at the right here, right, is not a normal image. Okay, those icons, those are called icons. So I'm going to pick this up and open this up, and I'm going to just convert. You can do some settings right in here. It's converting, so you just wait. And you download. Yep. Go back to download, and you're going to see your logo right here. Okay, we can delete this. So we now have the ICO. We can rename this to the favicon. Yes. Rename. Yes. We just copy it. Go back to public folder, delete this, and paste that in. So once you do this, if you come over to the browser and load up and refresh, you're going to see that the logo is no longer going to be in there. Lovable logo is no longer going to be in there. As you can see, it's no longer there. Okay. Yeah, so it's no longer there. It's supposed to be replaced with us. You can actually look into it, right? I have got a complete course that walks us through point A to point B, how we can actually get this done. So yes, so one of the things we have done successfully is to also change the logo. And so right now we want to change our image right here. So what we're going to have to do is that we will look for an image, or you will look for an image of yourself, right? So I'm going to look for an image of myself, and I'm going to replace it with this. I'm going to pick up this. Then I'll go to the public folder. I'm going to paste it, right? Then I will go back to TRAE, and I will say update the image at the what section is that image? At the about me section. Okay, yeah, do the image at the about me section with this image. So I want to reference the image so that the AI actually knows what I'm talking about. So in the public folder right here, we can see Gospel Unknown. This is the folder. This is the image I uploaded. So I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it in here. Enter. Then I'm going to click on enter. So what the AI is going to do is that it's going to look through the page, and once it identifies this image, it's going to remove this image and replace it with the image that I provided it with. So I guess it's going to do that in no time soon. So let's look through. So yes, the page is restarting, or the AI is going into work right now. It's back on. So let's see. You can see that this is our project. This is our image. Okay, successfully changed. All right. And yes, basically. Now you can change a lot of things, okay? If you can change a lot of things. Right here we have this, so click on demo, nothing is working. You can just come over here. If you have a link to any project or anything that you've done, all you just have to do is to come back to TRAE. You can accept it that we are done, come back to TRAE and paste the link and tell it that, for instance, that this is the project, okay? This is some of the projects you have worked on, right? You've seen exactly, okay, let's go back. You've seen how we're able to change the image right here. So if what Lovable gave to you is not what you want, right, you can change them. And how you tell the AI to do that is that you look at the header feature, the header text, and reference this. You say, for example, change this image located at the feature project, okay? So you can upload the images, or you can also reference it by saying under the immersive AR training, right, change the image right there. So the AI knows that, okay, in this section, right, this is the image that is here, it's going to change it. So let me walk you through how this is going to be done. For example, I'm going to download an image called immersive technology. So I'm going to download an image for it. So this is an immersive technology image, right? I'm going to take this. I will okay, it's done. Can I copy this image and just paste? So let's see if I can actually paste that into my folder, public folder, Ctrl V. That is not possible, so I have to download it. So I'm going to just download this image and come over to public folder. I'm going to paste it in here, and I will change the image right in here. I will change this image. So I'm going to copy this, then I'll come back to TRAE. I say under the immersive AR training section. Remember, I pasted that section text, okay, section header under the immersive AR training section. Update the image, or replace. Rather, we can use the word replace because we want to replace the image. Replace the image there with this. So right here under this is the image, right? This is the image. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste the image right here. I'm going to click on enter. So if we go back, we are going to see that this image will be replaced with that immersive image. Alright, right here that we have live demo. If I have a link of a live demonstration, I could say under the immersive AR training, the live demo button, because this is the button, right, add this link to it. So you see, you should know how to prompt, how to use words, especially when it has to do with AI. You can see that our image has been changed, especially when it has to do with AI. Okay, so you explain exactly what you need to tell the AI. It's exactly what the AI needs to know, right, so that when it implements the updates, it doesn't do something different. It goes directly into what you want it to do and it gets that thing done. Okay, right in here you can see that we have implemented this. You can go ahead and change any image. Okay, you can go ahead and change anything, any write-up. Right under this, say you have a write-up that you want to change that is not correct, you could just tell it under the data annotation, whatever that is here, or you can say under the project. All right, then you can call what is in there. You can say under the more projects, right, I need you to replace the Spark AR face filter with this content, and it's just going to do that. So that is how you go ahead by updating practically everything that you have in your application until you are very, very comfortable, or you're very, very satisfied with what you have in here. Then under this resume, right, you can upload your resume. You can perhaps upload your resume to to a drive, Google Drive, or maybe you can use Canva to create a resume and you can share the link. Then in TRAE, you can just tell it that under resume, add this link so that when clicked, it will download or it will open up. Vice versa, anyhow you want it to be. So if you want it to open up, you say when the resume button is being clicked, right, it should open up my resume or you should download my resume, right? It depends on how you want it. Okay, so you keep on doing this until you are sure that you are satisfied with your entire project, of how the entirety looks like, before you can now push it. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we have successfully seen how to use TRAE. As you can see, we didn't write a single line of code. We just only told TRAE what to do, how to get it done, and it was able to get it done for us. Alright, in the next session, we are going to see how we can push this project and host the project. I think one of us asked the question if we can host this project outside of Lovable. So in the next session, I'm going to be showing you exactly how we can get that done. We can actually host our project on our own hosting platform, but for this course we are going to be using Vercel. All right, we will be using Vercel to host our app or our portfolio. Now, what is Vercel? Vercel is actually a hosting platform, a free hosting platform, right, that you can use to host any project of yours, be it a website or an app. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I'll see you in the next section.